So I was leaving home the other day and I noticed that this bush that's outside of our house that has these beautiful flowers of purple and pink, that the flowers were dead. And I was just thinking 2 weeks ago, this thing was blooming and the flowers were so beautiful. And I will tell you that I've had a few of these moments living out here in the Portland area, from the beautiful reds and orange and yellow of fall, to the cherry blossoms in March, to the snow that coats the grass and the trees for a week. And I've loved it. I have absolutely loved it. But I also noticed that all of those things fade away within a week or two and the beauty is gone. And that has been something that I've really been thinking about, how quick and fleeting beauty is. Our lives are really filled with a lot of moments just like these, where there's these great moments followed by this sadness or this grief. And the knowledge that there is this sadness and this grief that follows sometimes makes us want to avoid the great moments, or just to stay safe and just do the thing that feels the safest. But there's a tragedy in that, and that you lose out on this opportunity to experience joy. You lose out on an opportunity to build the endurance to move through pain and loss. It's painful for a happy moment to end. But I'll say that there isn't really another way around it, that delight and loss often go hand in hand. It's because you delight in something, because you love something so much, that when it passes away, which most things do, it's sad. But that sadness is also honoring and a sign of how much you loved and appreciated that moment. And that's why they go hand in hand, and so we can't avoid one without the other. So what do we do now? What do we do about that? Well, you kind of have a choice. You can choose to live a life where you take both delight and the loss together, or you can choose to live a life in between. Both have their pros and cons, but one is that if you choose to live that life in between, you miss out on opportunities to at least experience some elation. You know, sometimes I wonder why things are so brief and so fleeting, from the beauty of the outdoors to a relationship with someone. Why it feels like time just passes by so quickly when things are so beautiful and fun. But then I think, if we just only lived a life of happiness and beauty all the time, would we really appreciate it? I don't think so.